My fellow gamers, I am Patrick. This is Astrobyte Gaming, and today we are going to check out the Spider-Man 2 story trailer. I am a couple days late to this. I've been really busy with work, so I'm just getting to it. I've seen thumbnails of it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know what's in it, so it's going to be blind. It's going to be new. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked for Spider-Man 2. It is probably one of my most anticipated games this year. There's not much more to say, so let's get right into it. Spider-Man 2 story trailer. Let's go.
A lot's happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance.
Harry!
And I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Okay.
But I need you with me, Pete.
Peter looks good.
We're gonna heal the world.
A face has definitely grown on me. Heal the world. Oh, the music! The Spider-Man!
Guys, this is my best friend Harry.
The colors?
Hey, good to meet you.
Good job, huh?
Miles?
Still don't have time for
Miles looks
touring?
good!
We'll figure it out.
Nice new hair. And of course we got Craven.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
Oh,
Hey, MJ. I have another name for you.
MJ grew her hair out!
He's here on some kind of hunt.
Oh,
Need me, I'm just a call away.
let's go.
You don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Okay.
Pete, he's not himself. Go help him.
This was our dream. I'm not going to lose him.
We're going to heal the world.
Excuse me? Is Harry Venom? Is Harry Venom? There's been a lot of speculation of who Venom is. And Insomniac has said that it's not going to be Eddie Brock, so it's going to be somebody else. I've seen things online that it is going to be Norman, but it would make sense with it being inside the tank with Harry. It would make sense for it to be Harry. And the fact that Venom says, we are going to heal the world, just like Harry does, is a very big indication that Venom is Harry. It would also be interesting because it would put Harry and Peter at odds of him wanting to save Harry, but that subconscious anger at his father, at his life, at what he's been through, the illness he's been through, would stem up, and maybe he would want revenge against the world for what it has done to him, what life has thrown at him. It'd be very, very interesting. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Alright, so there's a lot to unpack here. We are going to do the breakdown. So if you guys were only here for the trailer, I understand. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Those of you who are staying for the breakdown, however, I will be back with you momentarily. I have to decompress, wrap my head around it, and I'll be back to talk to you about it soon. Okay, guys, I am back. I took some time. I've wrapped my head around this. There's a lot to unpack, so let's get right into it. Obviously, first things first, we have Harry speaking to Peter about that a lot's happened He's amazed that he's here. And what's really cool is, like, obviously we didn't see Harry except for the end cameo of the first game. And only slightly. Like, we didn't see his face or anything. He looks really good. Peter looks really good. Like I said, the face has really grown on me. Originally, I wasn't too much into the face, but it looks good. Now we have the two Spider-Men swinging through the city together. Like, the colors are beautiful. You've got the whole crew together. You got Miles, Peter, MJ, Harry. Like, this is going to be really interesting. And the way they're setting this up, it does seem like Harry may be Venom. I talked about that before we jumped to the breakdown. One thing I loved about the first Spider-Man compared to the Batman games is you spent time with Peter outside of the suit. It wasn't just you as Spider-Man, it was you as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. And I think that's what they really did well here, and you can see that being incorporated again, not just for Peter, but for Miles as well. And then you've got this robotic dog, which doesn't seem like Craven's use, right? I mean, you can see it from Craven's getup that, well, yes, they have a little more high-tech weapons. They're very primitive. Everything is bare bones. You know, Craven's code of honor is being able to survive as just you with your instincts. So it doesn't look like he hasn't used tech like this in the past, except for some rare storylines. So the question is of who this tech belongs to. Oscorp could be a big one. I mean, obviously there's that. We know Norman hates Spider-Man. He doesn't know that Peter's Spider-Man. So there's that animosity there that could be played into. And we did see that he was going more of a tech style for his Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man by the helmet that he had on his desk. So obviously this could be Norman's. And then we have the symbiote on the ground with these guards and what looks like a federal agent. And we know Norman had it in his lab, so he found it. So this could be one of Norman's security details or some agency he works with. There's some great shots. Again, something we've seen before. That character that Miles is talking to, I don't know who that is. He's saying to him, "You don't know what you took from me." Something with the bombing with his dad, I don't know. We'll have to see. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm not too sure who that's supposed to be. But obviously he's angry about it. I mean, you can hear it in his voice when you listen to it. And just his body position and how he's more like hunched forward and ready to lunge. And this almost seems like, I could be wrong, but I'm going to take a guess here, that this shot with Peter on the windowsill, the symbiote hasn't emerged onto his suit yet, but it's on him. And the reason I think that is because of his eyes. He has this very sharp expression in his eyes where he looks like he's very angry. And he's mostly turned away from whomever is speaking to him. So I think if I'm right, the symbiote is attached to Peter, hasn't revealed itself yet, and then could be lying in wait, and it's already starting to infect his mental state. And then the shot of the lizard there, fantastic. Peter obviously trying to encase him with the symbiote powers, and I think we could take a safe bet that it's not going to go well. That's that's one of the parts that I think a lot of people have been pointing that it's Norman, but I don't know about that. Like, one, it's not latching out to him. Like, obviously it's still contained, so it wouldn't be able to touch him anyways. But like, we've seen the symbiote again in the first one, and in other comics, we've seen it that if it's near its host, it'll stretch toward it, the person that it wants. So it seems like it's going between them and trying to decide who it wants. But I really think it's going to be Harry. Obviously, if you look at the lighting and stuff, Harry is much more in that dark, ominous lighting, where Norman, his suit and his chest has that green and darker feel, but his face is lit up. While Norman has the darkness in him to be attached by the symbiote, there's too much of him that what he's doing in his mind is the right thing, and so he doesn't see it as evil, he doesn't see it as wrong, he doesn't believe it's wrong, so the symbiote may not feel like he's got enough of that anger, because if he's seeing it as being the right thing, he's not angry about it. He's not angry about what his perception is, because to him, if they're seeing his work as bad but he views it as good, then they're uninformed. They don't know what he knows, and so he wouldn't be angry at that. But Harry, on the other side, is very much draped in that green, that dark colors. Again, he doesn't have the dark, like the black that Norman does, but very much you can see more of that green on him. So this could be indicating, again, it's all speculation, that Harry is going to be more enticing to the symbiote itself. And obviously we get that. With that, we're going to heal the world. A great shot of Venom here, just going crazy like he does. And what a way to close it out. The teeth, the mouth flinging open, the tongue coming out, the gooey, greasy feel of it. Oh, it just looks awesome, dude. This was an excellent trailer. I'm interested to see what other people have picked up on. But I think it's Harry. I think everything we've seen looks great. I think there's a couple factions that we're dealing with. Obviously in the first one we had that as well. So, dude, I can't wait. I think this looks fantastic. I'm ready for the game. Give it to me now. If you guys are excited, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to stay up to date with everything this channel has to offer. And as always, keep on gaming.